Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could rap like Eminem.
Sumalama Dumalama, you're swimming, I'm human. What I got to do to get it for you? I'm superhuman, innovative, animate robust, and anything you say is ricochet, and offer me a little good to you. I'm devastating, more ever demonstrating how to give a motherfucking warning, so feeling levitating, never failing, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the fix they fell off to be celebrating, because another way to get them motivated, I make elevated music. Oh, he's so mainstream. Well, that's what they do. They confuse they got lost and they confuse it. That's it.
What the fuck?
Excellent.
Unfortunately, I wasn't recording that, but that would have been great.
No, I was recording that.
No!
No, I was recording that on my end.
Hey, like, please, that was recorded, right?
Yeah, yes, I have taken to starting to record British Ninja before we start because I know he's always the last one to start his Audacity.
Necessary sacrifice. Yay, we're killing off Blake!
Oh, poor Blake.
Don't worry, she's still got 9 lives, it's fine.
Alright, everyone make sure you're at 0-0, because when you load up the page, it automatically starts a little bit. Make sure you're not there.
Yes.
Make sure you're at the 0-0.
Yes.
0-0.
Alright, everyone ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
Birdie.
Birdie, no.
Oh.
You know why? I figured out why this intro is not as good as the last one. It's because it doesn't have a Blake face.
Ah.
Yeah. Someone tell me what their time code is.
I'm glad this starts out on the theme so that I can, actually forget to plug in my fucking earbuds and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Someone tell me their time code.
35, 36, 37.
Alright, 1 minute.
38, 39. Yeah.
Let me turn you guys up a bit.
Alright, what are you guys seeing right now?
Huh.
Oh, is a miracle all we need? Huh.
Because I think I desynced a little bit. That was... Whenever I try to hit full screen, I end up hitting the bar right below it. Guys, are you hearing me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
If no one's responding, then I might be desynced.
I mean, you're kind of cutting in and out, but like,
just a little
it's enough to tell what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
just
so
ignored
it's Monty Ohm. It just faded to black, and now we're looking at plants.
Okay.
Looks like
So
menagerie, yeah.
yeah.
Seagulls! Oh my god! More animals!
I've beat up on giant
What are we
monsters
doing?
and robots more than once. I think I can handle getting a few.
More than
Oh
once.
dear God, no.
Oh, that's an exaggeration.
Oh dear God, we're not really doing this.
Our people need you. Please, join the fight and help us save Haven Academy.
Jehovah's Witnesses, am I right?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, what?
Mata. Get back.
So did the door just open?
Yeah.
Not going anywhere.
Mom.
I want to go save the lives of innocent people who aren't going to be there at all.
Oh dear God.
How is his shirt staying upright? He starches the shit out of that. His necklace is like dangling, but his shirt is staying perfectly
Oh my God.
upright.
Sea.
Actual
Sea
fish
faunas.
faunas.
They're cool. I like
Do they
sea
have
faunas.
gills?
They're neat. They look remarkably dry for someone in the water.
Oh God, I can feel my virginity growing back watching this. This is so dull.
I don't get it. How can they just sit around and do nothing with the White Fang getting ready to attack?
You and me. The faunas here in Menagerie, the ones that weren't born on the island,
Why do they have their things in the ocean?
is having to struggle constantly.
It seems like a bad design choice.
Want to be left alone.
I mean,
they're not.
What do they
they're not
sell? Fish food? Is that cannibalism?
Guess I never really thought about that.
What do the fish people eat? Seaweed? I'm not sure. That's interesting.
Like it or not.
Yeah.
If Adam gets his way and Haven falls, it's everywhere.
And everybody else.
I mean, it's a pretty
These
good
people
deal
will
for
be
the
dying.
faunus, but the humans kind of get screwed over.
With
Yeah, I know. If they
Wait.
win,
Yes.
We're learning.
Sorry.
We might learn
Forget
more
I-
about this.
about Blake's magnificent
Have you
backstory.
ever met someone and thought to yourself, they are the
Oh, boring.
Oh, dear God.
Boring?
well, I remember getting to know Ruby and thinking
What?
purity. After a while,
That
I
is
saw
a
why some
very
defiance.
weird thought.
And yet
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jury's still out on that one.
Stupidity.
But I'm leaning towards Ernest.
Oh dear God.
At first I thought... Then I thought he was passionate.
Oh god.
But over time
Please
I
stop.
realized I was wrong.
Please stop, Blake.
Oh, for God's sakes.
He was spite. Not hatred, not rage, spite.
Okay.
Quality. Only suffering for what he feels the world did to him. And his way
Take
of
me away,
thinking
Chris
is
Henson! This is too boring! I submit to your will!
She's not like Adam. Not yet, at least. Or last.
She was your friend, huh?
She was.
Or more if the fandom has their say.
Where did my nose go?
Her chameleon traits meant she could pass as human.
But she didn't.
Wow. No, no, it's the fact that she didn't have a tail that meant she could pass as human, you fucking... Ugh.
We
Another road.
we all saw the trailer. We know what her story is.
Survive, defend herself.
Well, this is Ilya's story, I guess. Being told in a, coffee/diner scene, which is the worst way of
know.
exposing any information ever. It's literally in the filmmaker's, handbook. Don't have coffee scenes.
You know what?
Yeah, oh my god, they
I know.
they just don't know.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to
In bed.
I'm gonna drink more of this juice.
You helped her.
You
What?
showed me that sometimes you need to be there for a friend. Even
In full.
By
What?
stalking her?
guilt and fear, I tried to push you away, but you didn't give up on her.
Oh my god.
Because you're a stalker.
By stalking you!
I love the
That's
background
why I saved
animations.
My friends for once.
Oh, what I'm talking about, they don't exist.
Was that sarcastic?
They don't exist.
No,
What the fuck?
they're shifting slightly.
Was
Oh,
that a
God.
2D background?
Probably.
Like I looked outside.
No! No! No!
Don't do it.
I was about to call it a night anyway.
So, you've never fought before?
Oh no.
They are actually doing it.
What? What?
I
You look like a natural.
Did you just hear Oscar say the small grin
Yes.
I've only had this cane
Okay.
for a few weeks.
What are you fighting with, a
I
hoe?
feel like I've had it for a lifetime.
thing? He is a hoe.
I respect them having the balls to see this through.
Sound like a
I wonder if they will.
No, Weiss is gonna show up and be like, "What? You were my ship. You were my
Oh,
OTP."
okay. That was.
Oh. Oh.
I missed that. What happened?
She's like
Combat ready in no
ready.
time.
How do you handle all of this?
Aw, Penny.
What do you mean?
Are we finally having the conversation we needed to have like a volume and a half ago?
Scared. I'm more scared than I've ever been in my... What was possible? I always knew that I wanted to be more than a farmhand, but this...
Also, why do we have all these swords?
Because they're making up for last volume not having any.
That is a 2D background, I swear to God.
Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of the Looney Tunes thing going on, where you can tell the thing that's gonna move.
Unless it's like a wall or something, I'm not sure.
We all went to Beacon because we wanted to help people. Right. None of us asked for
Oh
this
wow,
either.
my Did he just shrink his cane? Tell me when he puts the cane in the bag.
He already did.
The world world's about to go to war
Oh, okay.
all over again. How are you okay with any of this?
Why is
Oscar, if you want
Oscar?
to jump in right now, that would be a good time.
Why didn't you develop last volume?
I know.
When Beacon
That was-
fell, Penny Polandina and Pira Nikos. I didn't know them for very long, but two of the
You
most
knew them for a
kind-hearted
whole
people
semester.
I'd ever met.
It's
But that
significant
didn't
amount of
save
time.
them.
At least a full school year.
Pira thought that if there was even the smallest chance of helping someone,
Oh my god, I'm stuck in a loop. A loop. I'm gonna refresh my
Oh,
my
dear.
stream.
Should we
Everybody
pause?
Everyone pause.
Shall we pause?
Yeah, everybody should pause. I'm gonna
Pause
refresh
at
my.
9:16 for me. Who's where?
I was
Wait,
at
wait, wait,
Oh,
9:19.
9:16. Wow, I was at 8:22.
I'm at 9:22.
I was on 9:19 or something. Okay,
Let's just
we'll-
go.
we'll
Let's
sync
just go
up.
back to
let's,
9.
Can we pause just to talk about what's going on here?
Sure. Yeah.
We're
As-
having a conversation we should have had a while ago.
Oh yeah, but I don't like that this is Oscar talking about this, because Oscar A wasn't fucking there, and like has very
paused,
little
right?
knowledge of what's going on. And
We're paused, right?
yeah, we're
Yeah,
paused.
we're
We're paused.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're paused.
Well, what time should we line
Just
up?
wanna
at,
be sure.
guys? What time should we line up at?
9:20.
well,
let's catch up with
let-
Fatman. But what about we just start at 9?
Yeah. Let's just go all the way back to 9.
9 minutes? Okay.
Because
Okay.
I was at like 8:25. Because I don't know. My internet is being ridiculous right now.
I know they're really trying to ship Ruby
9 o'clock.
and Oscar, but I feel
Yeah,
like this
they
should
are.
be Ruby and Jean having this conversation right now.
Well, they tried to last volume, but then that kind of fell through.
Well,
No, yeah, the thing is, like, what I think this is a conversation that should have happened after a different conversation that Ruby already had with someone in Team Juniper.
Yeah.
She should have had a conversation with them in Volume 4, in which this kind of would mirror in Volume 5, which would help educate Oscar here on her situation. So...
yeah, like, did
Yeah,
Ozpin
I-
like fill him in on all of the backstory and information?
Well, clearly not, because he's just finding out about Penny and Pyrrha right now.
But like Ozpin wouldn't know. I guess Ozpin
Alright.
just knows everything.
Okay. Oscar says that like the whole world. He knows that the whole world is out to kill them right now, apparently, or something along those lines. Like,
Because
That might be an exaggeration, but
Guys,
yeah.
guys, let's continue this so Brit has time, at least for a little discussion at the end.
oh yeah, that's
Okay.
correct. That's correct.
All right, so we're at
Okay.
we're at 9 minutes.
9 flat. Okay, on the count, on the go. 3, 2, 1, go.
but that
Go.
didn't save them.
All right.
Didn't save
Pira
them.
thought that if there was even that it was a chance worth taking, and because of that,
Yeah.
she died.
okay.
I had
I don't
plot
know.
armor.
She's just taking on Cinder pretty well there.
Was killed. Just
Yes. Yes.
But it was Pyrrha's normal power that killed her. Like that would have happened
Yeah.
but
regardless.
not just for me. What happened at Beacon shows.
And
that
she's a
someone doesn't-
robot. She wasn't killed.
Okay.
She'll kill anybody, and that scares me most of all.
She'll kill anybody.
Character!
Even.
I mean, technically, Cinder only killed
Wait, wait,
Pyrrha
wait.
because Pyrrha tried to attack her and stop her. She was just gonna walk away. With Penny,
Yeah,
she's a robot,
No,
and
no,
you
no,
could make
but
the
guys,
argument there
guys,
that she
Yeah.
wasn't
This is
really
growing
She killed
up.
alive.
Conversation
Ozpin,
with Roman.
but like Ozpin is a fucking douchebag who had it coming. So
Yeah,
like, I don't
has-
really think.
Has Salem
Shush,
directly
guys, I'm
killed
trying to hear
anyone that we
things.
know of?
Not yet. Oh god
Well,
damn
she-
it.
I mean, she did let the Grimm into the city.
I guess.
If nobody
yeah.
died
they
during
would.
that,
Okay,
I would
I
be
know
embarrassed.
I know
on
the
their
meeting's
behalf.
important, but I wish they would stop shoehorning and keep moving forward every other 5
The
minutes.
first time.
Well, okay, yeah. I wish they would stop shoehorning a lot in.
This isn't gonna be easy. But the fact that you're braver than you think.
You've got
Is
some.
he going somewhere?
You've got really good plot armor.
Where is he going? He's not
She
staying.
really is remarkable, isn't she?
I mean, that ass.
Oh god damn it! Oh god damn it!
In some ways,
Oh, fuck.
but in she has her quirks, her faults, just like
In many others, no. There were some adult huntsmen who I really wanted to come back me up when Cinder was attacking me.
We get it. You ship them. Stop it.
I kind
Ozpin
of
is just being a
like how
perv right
Ozpin.
now.
Yeah, Ozpin's the wingman. I like it. It's funny.
Show, we get it. You ship
Wait,
them.
wait.
Stop.
Oh my god, they're using Xbox Connect.
If this is how High Leader
Oh hey, it's Mike McFarlane. Fawn us another dude.
They got a message
Hang on.
come in.
from High Leader Taurus.
Ah shit.
Thank you for meeting with us.
How may I be of assistance?
They just said they got a message from High Leader Taurus. They got a message from Adam.
Yeah.
We finally received a message from the mission.
How?
How?
Fucking how?
Wait.
Fucking how?
Because the
Oh my
messaging
God.
system is kinda stupid.
And Sienna?
Buried with honor. The other
I like that twitch of the fingers there. That was
Wait.
nice. Nice touch.
A
I'll give them
necessary
that.
sacrifice. We won't
Wait,
forget everything.
why was she allowed privy to that information?
Your maturity and understanding in regards to this matter is appreciated. Summoned you here this evening.
The White Fang.
You're a necessary sacrifice, bitch.
No shit.
And change can be painful.
I mean, have you ever filled a sock with quarters?
Oh, they're gonna get him to kill Blake, aren't they?
It's a pain we can
I
endure.
hope so.
That'll be
What's our next
cool.
mission?
No, it's her parents.
Containment.
Oh, sure, yeah. Go ahead, kill them.
This
Go
is
ahead.
not what you just got a message from Mistral.
News of Adam's ascension has yet to reach. The citizens of Kurokawana will.
No, it's fucking not! You got a communication! It's not inoperable! Oh my god! You just showed it! You just said it! It's not fucking inoperable, you fucking
We
fucks!
have an opportunity for redemption.
What do you need me to do?
The best to Adam's assault on Haven Academy.
And so, they must be silent.
I called it. Dead
Yeah, I
cat's
called it
walking.
too.
Like Sienna.
A necessary sacrifice.
For our people.
We would never put such a.
Blake's parents are dead cats walking.
Your brothers and.
Don't worry, guys. They still have 8 lives after this.
These, okay, no. They're just foxes, so they're racist against all cats. It's like, it's fine.
Those who were with
It makes perfect sense. Dogs and cats have never gotten along.
They look
it
more
would-
like Phoenix. I guess they are
it would-
foxes, but still.
Yeah, yes. It would be the exact same with Blake and them being on the same side as Port, wiping out all the rats. It would be, it's the exact same.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Necessary sacrifice.
Yep.
Sister Elia.
Is it?
Oh, I thought you said Cecilia. It's Sister Ilia.
Sister
Okay.
Elia.
No, come on. The power
Blake
of
is
lesbians
outside. Hey,
compels
what you doing?
The power of lesbians compels you, Ilia.
Citizens. As a martyr.
It is a risk we must take.
Who's Gira?
No.
Yeah.
Gira Belladonna, the dad.
Gira's Blake's dad.
Oh.
I will not allow them to ruin this. The bell. Nothing but greed.
It's such
We
a
have to
shitty
work.
delivery.
Be alive,
This is the
but not before.
this
you
is this
slaughter
is
Wait.
her
this
family.
is the absolute worst thing I've ever seen.
What the?
So wait.
He seems unwell.
Really?
Unwell.
Tremendous burden.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you put a psychopath on your fucking throne.
What is best for the family?
Oh my god! This is.
Oh, now what?
Yuma, did you see
Who?
Tagira's messenger?
He rests.
Burn
Fuck are you?
Oh, it looks
Wait.
looks more like a bat.
Then all is well.
Wait, who's beneath the waves?
I'm gonna rewatch that last bit.
Yeah, so am I. Hang on, I'm gonna scroll back.
You're gonna what time to?
Yes.
16 minutes.
Sure.
Okay.
16
Alright.
minutes.
So, count of 3.
Oh, it basically Luca Bravi rests with the fishes, or Luca
Hold on,
Brasi
from
from
me.
Godfather.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm at 16.
I just watched it. Yeah.
Hold on.
Are we not syncing during this? We're just watching it fluidly.
Oh, I just watched it. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
Let's just watch it. Just watch it.
Yeah.
already paused.
Basically, the gist is Luca Brasi rests with the fishes.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, anyway, just somebody do 3, 2, 1, go.
Was I the only
It
one who
doesn't
watched
matter.
Godfather?
No.
No, you're not the only one who watched
Okay.
The Godfather.
Okay.
We don't need to. We were just scrolling back to look at that scene. He was just saying to go to 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just watched it.
Yeah, I just re-listened. So.
Guys, you gotta stop talking over some of this dialogue. I mean, no, some of it's boring, but come on, some of it is important.
Yeah, I know the dialogue is
This is a
important, but
commentary
then
slash reaction. We are reacting
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Okay,
Somebody do
first
3, 2, 1, go,
first thing
goddammit.
about that
I'm at
message,
6
I want to address the message quickly because I had a thought. It's a stupid thought, but it's a thought. Adam recorded that message, sent it down via boat, and delivered it to them. They had it delivered to them by this.
No, that's...
No, I don't think that's what they were saying.
Because that was like a recorded message. That was a recorded message.
It was, yeah.
So that I think that's what happened. Now, I could be wrong, and they could have just like royally fucked their continuity in the same fucking scene, which is more than likely at this point. But I'm just saying
It's
that
not the first
I
time
want
they've
to
done it.
address that possibility before anyone in the comments says it, because I know I will get that comment in this video.
Yeah, probably.
And I say I thought of that. I don't think it's likely.
Yeah. So, that episode was fucking garbage.
I thought it sucks. It turns out I have to go much sooner than I thought. So I'll say, this episode, I don't know, the scene, I did like the scene with Ruby and Oscar. Even though it was weird and it should have been a different pair-up of characters having that talk, I like that they are at least trying to have some kind of interest between, or character dynamic between Ruby and Oscar, aside from the protagonist and Oscar, if that makes sense. I don't know, Oscar...
You mean the protagonist and Ruby at this point?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is Oscar's role? Is he gonna be like the love interest? I'm genuinely
It seems
confused.
like they're building up to that.
Well, it seems like I'm betting up for that, but during this phase, I honestly don't know. And Ruby being able to surprise me with something that I don't know is something that's interesting, at very least, because the show's been very predictable.
I would counter that by saying that the show isn't necessarily predictable, so, like... Okay, if they pull something out of their ass, and, like, it's surprising, it's not good. Like if something surprises you in RWBY, it's not a good sign. So long as the show remains predictable... That's a good sign for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I was totally.
That means they're not trying to be Wes Anderson and experimenting with. They're sticking to the formula, and it's working because the formula is like ages old and perfected to a T. The minute they try to diverge from the formula is the minute that they get slapped back down with reality that they are terrible writers.
Oh no, my screen is dissolving. There's a dissolve effect happening on my camera right now. I'm fading away.
And he's dead.
And he's gone. We will miss you.
Alright, so... Oh god, this episode. Okay. Let's get the positives out of the way, shall we? Because I think there's one or two we could go with. One?
Yeah,
okay, let's get the positives out of the way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the RWBY conversation... Ruby's dialogue was kind of long overdue.
Yes,
So,
it's long overdue, but it's
we have
finally here. We finally get to see her character growth, and that we kind of see what she learned from Roman. She is scared of the world now. She is scared of Cinder as a threat. I don't think she's... See, when you said that, that's not the lesson she should have taken from Cinder. It's not. She took that lesson from Roman and applied it because she just watched one of her best friends die. That's the kind of character growth I see. That's what I like, is that she's scared of the world now in some capacity. And I like that. She was the innocent voice, now she's a little more world-weary. Second positive for the episode. Ilya actually might have some interesting dynamic with Blake again. I mean, she's actually had interesting dynamic with Blake this entire time, barring the last time she showed up, which that was god-awful.
Yeah.
But I think the dynamic of her being morally stumped as to what to do in the situation, being ordered by the organization that led you to kill your best friend's parents, or ex-best friend's parents, that's an interesting dynamic. I like where that's going. I want to see... Now, there's and they added fish faunus. We got to see them in their natural habitat. Even if
we got to see fish faunus and bird faunus.
But we got to see them
unless
in
his wings
habitat.
were fake.
So that's 3 whole positives. Okay, guys, let's tear this fucking to shreds. All right.
Oh my god, Blake and Son was so fucking boring.
Oh my god, yes.
I mean, they did another cafe scene.
Not only was it a cafe scene. Okay, the cafe scene with Blake and Son in the very first volume was bad, but it at least added something to the lore. All right, I mean, it was blatant that it was telling us the lore, not Son, really.
Yeah.
But here
it added something to the lore. It added the knowledge that Blake is an idiot who will explain something after the person she's explaining it to says, "Yeah, I already know everything about that. So does everyone else, you fucking dumb bitch."
Now in this,
and then she explains it anyway.
Now in this, and we learned that Blake is like, I would say, more naive than RWBY in how she gauges people. Because she's like, everyone's the embodiment of a certain thing. And I'm like, no.
Of a certain word.
You want to know what this is? This is Miles telling us how he writes his characters. Because every character is just this one thing. It's not that they're complex.
You should have heard...
What?
I know I put this clip this commentary clip in my review. But... Carrie and Miles both said that Blake is the most mature of the main 4 girls.
I know! What the hell? She's not! She is the most...
And she's like, my cat brain can't comprehend explaining someone as more than the embodiment of one word.
Jesus.
This is how people act.
It's like you want to know how racism starts? It starts by boiling people down to one singular point. Blake is the quintessential prototype for a racist. Like if her mind works on that level, she boils down everything to a single point. That's dangerous. That is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, look what happened with Adam.
I liked Blake. I genuinely liked Blake before Volume 4.
Yeah.
I despise her now.
You did.
Like I've tried really hard to play good cop on the Blake stuff. Post Volume 3.
You poor guy. You should have listened to me all along.
Fatman, to answer your question,
I gave you all the warnings and you didn't listen.
To answer your question, I liked Blake before Volume 3 because we knew nothing about her.
Yeah,
we
knew everything about her after Volume 1.
We knew that she was stressed over stupid things and joined a cult. That's about it. That's all we knew.
Yeah.
I mean, in Volume 1, in Volume 1, Yang was my least favorite.
Yeah.
But then as time went on, it's like Barbara remembered that she knew how to act, and then it was like painfully clear that Blake was the worst character. And then in Volume 3, Pyrrha just sort of like chopped that tree down and like, I'm the worst character. I'm the worst character.
Wait,
and then
3?
she died. Yeah.
Wait. So I thought you said that Pyrrha's arc was the best in the show.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
And then she died, and then completely just undercut her being the worst character because all of her like bad character traits came to a head when she fucking fought Cinder even though she knew she was gonna die.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh no, she wasn't the worst character. She was just.
Yeah, I mean, Yang for me, like the voice acting is, I think, her is still the weakest.
You might want to bleep out the words because I think that's gonna get like tagged for review. Even though we've probably said a million things that we're gonna get tagged for review.
Dude, I said fuck like a dozen times in a row.
No. I actually think that is one of the words that will get you flagged.
So why do you keep saying it?
Just bleep it out, but put the word in text on screen so that they know what I said, and then put a little explanation of why I'm, why you're bleeping it out.
YouTube's algorithm is a constant experiment of trying to figure out what works and what doesn't.
All right. How about we just say she didn't desire to live on this planet anymore.
Yes.
We'll refer to it that way.
And then insert the Futurama clip.
Yes. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
So yeah, I mean, Yang's of the four, Yang I think is still kind of the weakest in terms of voice acting, but her story has gotten better as the show has progressed. So
out of the four main characters, she has arguably the most interesting and most well executed of the developments post Volume 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Yang was the only, good character. She was by far the best character in Volume 4.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely she was.
Then Ruby, then Blake. Right? Roughly like that? We all kind of...
yes.
It was Yang, and then it was Weiss, and then it was...
Guys?
I'm here.
No, I stopped talking because I was trying to make a point.
No. I mean, Fatman, we're not I'm just saying as an overall gradient.
Well, I mean, I would go Yang and then Ren and then Weiss.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Because Ren's Volume 4 stuff as I don't know, as I don't even know what the word is, because it's not cliche. It is cliche, but that's not the word I was thinking of. But Ren's arc was good for RWBY, and then Weiss's arc was acceptable.
Acceptable is the appropriate word.
She tried she tried to get out from under her family, which is a good thing, a good character development thing that they've been building up to since Volume 1.
Yeah.
And it's it's a good thing that this happened, even though she was sort of being an idiot for the whole of Volume 4.
It was still a good. Stabbed her brother in the back. I'm waiting for that moment. I'm waiting for the moment where his fucking stupid face betrays everyone, and they have to kill him, and everyone's like, "Oh, I should have fucking killed him earlier because that would have made sense because there were all the warning signs there."
So, do you think? She wasn't even in this episode, but do you think Weiss and Winter are Ironwood's kids?
What?
I actually would definitely agree with that. I would actually be completely fine with that.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it. I don't know if that's true, but I would be okay with that, and I think it would make a lot of sense.
I don't know, this whole idea that everybody's parents are not who we think they are, it's been kicking around a lot lately, and I'm like, why are we overcomplicating this?
Oh, because the idea of
because everybody's
Clea
going on about
Ironwood
fucking Crow and oh god, what else? White Fang's really culty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially with Mike McFarlane, Faunus, and other guy.
Yeah, I mean, one of the phrases that Miles used, to describe the White Fang in the commentary was, for all the Faunus who really drank the Kool-Aid. So
what the fuck?
He's pretty much canon that they are a cult.
Oh, god damn it!
Oh wait, I just realized they introduced a whole new character now. Fuck!
Who, Gargoyle guy?
The bird dude.
Who?
Yeah.
Bird person?
Yeah.
Bird person.
Yuma looks like his name is. I got the cast list pulled up for this episode. So 310 to Yuma.
310 to Yuma. I mean, are you telling me that this bird person flew across the ocean?
Well, hold on. I want to address his wings, because those weren't bird wings. Those are bat wings.
Let's actually take a look. Let me see. Because I'm not watching in full screen because I'm pretty sure that would make the
Hang on.
Is he a bat?
Yeah, no, those are not bird wings.
Yeah, he's a
those
Batman.
are like bat, gargoyle, something like that.
Those are definitely bat wings or gargoyle. He's a gargoyle, Faunus. He's a gargoyle. Wait a second, some Faunus have wings?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. No, it's just that like, how are Faunus ever seen as inferior? How in what, like, this is like, one race is like objectively superior than the other if they can fly.
Yeah.
How in Miles's tiny brain did they ever think the humans could ever see themselves as superior enough to subjugate them? This whole racism doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you, my logic makes even more sense now.
Adam is right. He's objectively
no, I counter
right.
that.
Adam
I counter
is the
that.
only good guy in the series.
I counter that
even
by
though
saying
he killed
the
hottest
Faunus go
character.
into heat and can't control themselves. That is my theory on the matter. Well, that is the reason I included that.
Fuckfest.
Exactly. They're too busy fucking
and all the
to get
humans
anything
are these,
done.
Like, are these prudes, these like repressed prudes who are like, oh, the Faunus are fucking again. Oh, what? How uncivilized. We should make them do our menial labor.
Oh my god.
I can fly! And then it's just like, and then he starts flying away, and then it's like heat kicks in, and he gets a boner that like drags his like air resistance currency off, and he can't fly, and he crashes into the ground. It's like, look, you can't even use your genetic advantages. You don't deserve them, filthy Faunus creatures.
Can you imagine two flying Faunus having sex midair?
Like two eagles.
Like
right?
eagles.
Yeah.
They have to finish or else they die before they hit the ground.
I don't know how eagles don't have performance anxiety. Like, that would just, like, that's the reason they're endangered. If they are endangered. I don't know if they're endangered. Look up if they're endangered. Give me a little, like, a Zelda noise if I'm right, and give me a, like, dun 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 dun.
What, if eagles are endangered, or?
Yeah.
Are eagles endangered? That's the first thing that pops up. They are least concern. So, looks like population's increasing for eagles.
Okay, well.
At least for the bald eagle, that's what I'm seeing.
All right, well, cue up that Price is Right sound for me.
Price is Right.
Oh, man, but no, oh, God. All right, so, where were we? Okay, so the Oscar conversation with Ruby. Ruby finally learning, showing that she's learned something.
This is kind of like what I was saying back in episode 2. Like, it seems like this volume is a lot of makeup for shit they should have done last volume.
Oh my god, and it's all so boring.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, like,
did you guys see Cake's
last
new video?
volume was like, what? Did we see who's?
Did you see Cake's new video on RWBY?
Yes.
And
the one where it's like they're all just standing around talking.
Yes,
like,
they're just standing around and talking. That's all they've done. That's all they ever do.
Last volume they were just walking, and now that they're there, they're just talking. Yeah. It's like, guys, do D-O. It's not. It like,
was me.
No, they're doing. They just added another O at the end.
Dio, you have to ride the tiger now.
Yeah, like volume 4.
You don't understand. They killed the tiger, Fatman. They killed the tiger.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna stop me from riding the tiger. I'm gonna have to do more than that.
Like last volume, you could play that clip from Clerks 2 talking about Lord of the Rings, and this volume you just play the clip from RWBY season 1. Oh god. But yeah, no. Like I keep saying, like all this exposition we're getting dumped on. This is stuff we should have had last volume, or even 3 volumes ago. But now we're just overloading us.
Is Blake ever going to join them up in Mistral?
Nope. I don't think this volume.
Nope. She's gonna die this volume. They're just gonna write her out of the story. They're gonna here's the thing. Aaron is
probably less and less available these days. I mean, the fact she's not in Austin anymore, and she's probably flying all over the place.
Wait, she's not in Austin anymore? Where is she?
No, she hasn't been in Austin in a while.
No, she
moved to LA, I think.
Yeah, I forgot what she went there to do.
I think she's just trying to get her career off the ground mostly.
Career in what? Like telemarketing,
voice acting.
I think she's trying to be a professional actress. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh no. Someone put that poor girl out of her misery.
Hey man, she's dating the dude from the 100, so I think she's doing all right in some aspects.
She is?
Yeah.
I guess any actor would date her so they feel better about their own talent.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, Fatman! Okay, all right.
She's terrible. You can't argue that she's not terrible.
I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if it's the writing that's bad, the acting that's bad, or the direction that's bad. It might be all three for all I know. I can't tell. It's that bad.
Well, hold on, Emily Gray. For all she is a Hanji clone, like it's all right performance.
I can't tell anymore. Like that's the rule for me, is that like I can usually tell when it's the direction that's bad, the writing that's bad, or the acting that's bad. With Blake, I just don't know. I honestly, it's like one of the few characters that's managed to confound me. Because like that was the game I played with Star Trek DS9. They got a new character in season 7. They had to bring a new character in to replace an old one, and like she was so inconsistent in her in just about everything that I actually played a game with my dad, is like guessing who was responsible. Was it the writing, the director, or her as an actor? Because we honestly, it was always a gamble between the three, and sometimes it was two, but it was never all three. Except for one, I think there was one instance where it was all three. But like we played that game with Blake. I just can't tell. I can't play the game.
Well, no, but the reason I bring this up is because when Grim Eclipse got the full version out, I didn't play it to finish, but I did play a little bit before my internet crapped out. And you know how like there are random character dialogues scattered throughout.
Yeah.
And there were bits where Blake was talking, but it wasn't Aaron doing the voice.
What?
Yeah, it was absolutely somebody else. I don't know if Aaron came back in later and redid those lines, but I know that when the game premiered, it was not Aaron doing Blake.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, last volume when they couldn't get a hold of Jessica Negri, they just had somebody go. And now this volume, she's like, "Hi, I'm Jessica Negri again. Did you miss me?"
Was it that they couldn't get a hold of her, or was it just that they just didn't have anything written for her this volume?
Well, given that her dialogue was and her dialogue now is completely normal speech, I'm willing to bet that they just couldn't get a hold of her.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember at the end of the volume, I was like, so Negri, Lowenthal, and Newville still got paid for this volume, right? But yeah.
Did Mercury have a line?
He went at one point. That was it. That's all he had. No, Katie Newville, Emerald was the only one who actually had a real line.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so hopefully she still got something for it.
Yeah. I mean, sure, yeah.
I mean, it's a job.
I mean, like Emerald's voice acting was never like the worst.
No, Emerald was usually pretty fine.
It was like her line readings were bad, but her acting wasn't like.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet that she just didn't understand what she was supposed to be expressing.
That's the thing, is
with
like,
her lines.
That is where a moment where I can point to Emerald and be like, that's poor direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, in, like, Volume 2, she was like, Faunus. And then in Volume 3, she was like, oh my god, those poor people.
Yeah.
It's like, wait. Okay. I thought that Mercury was the one. Because when Mercury was voiced by JJ, he was like, you guys totally killed all those Faunus. And then when he was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, he was like, look at all these people getting mauled to death by Grimm that I unleashed. And then like Mercury and Emerald just switched personalities, like it like didn't even matter.
Kinda, yeah.
And in the commentary, Miles was like, so you're finally now really seeing which one of them is the more bad person. And I'm like, no, I think you just shit at directing, son.
Okay, but going back to Blake and her voice acting, go to this cafe scene, listen through it. Tell me who is at fault for Blake's terrible characterization here. Because here's the thing. Her acting in this scene, I think, was delivered rather well. I think she had very clear line reads. I think she had the right emotion behind it on her end. I just think the direction here is boring, stilted, and the writing is god-awful. So I don't blame Aaron for this scene. I can't, in good faith, blame Aaron for this scene. But all these other scenes...
Yeah, Aaron sounds fine. I think it's just...
What do you think?
The fact that Son didn't do finger quotes when he said work with.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Aaron sounds fine. I think it's just either the script or the directing. So
I think in this circumstance, it's like very clearly the script.
Okay, if I'm outvoted, I'll blame Miles, but I don't think that's good acting.
I don't think it's bad acting necessarily. I mean, there's like
try
good, there's
reading
bad,
those
there's a middle
lines.
ground.
All right, Fatman, my argument is you try reading those lines and making it sound good.
Yeah, that's half the problem with a lot of bad movies. It's not even that the bad acting; it's just the good actors trying to work with a terrible script. So
I can say another positive. The water looks very pretty.
It does. Oh, another positive. I didn't notice any upskirts this episode. So to that guy who was bitching at me in the comments of the last video, suck it.
I think he had a point that you really do get really overhyped about it, but I agree with you that it's kind of a chronic problem.
I mean, I get overhyped about it, but I mean, have you met me? I'm me.
Yeah, it's only like it's only bad because they're fucking like if Monty didn't specifically say that he wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, if it was just another anime, it's like, oh, it's an upskirt, whatever, then it'd be fine. But we went into RWBY on the promise that this wasn't gonna be a thing in this show.
You know, it just hit me. There's another problem with those stalls being in the water. Has anyone ever gone fishing before?
Many years ago, yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing about sharks.
Jesus Christ, you're right!
Yes, they tend to gather where fishermen clean their meat. Because what happens is when you clean your meat, you cut all the meat off the fish and you throw it into the water, and then the sharks pick it dry.
Right.
Well, this could also apply to fish sitting on a kiosk that is probably about 6 inches from the water.
Yeah. Oh,
well,
God.
I mean, you saw how shallow that was.
Dude,
yeah.
How that it was that shallow.
Wide are sharks?
I'm talking like nurse sharks. Nurse sharks aren't all that wide. They're pretty skinny. Nurse sharks and lemon sharks are pretty tiny.
Oh yeah, and also Blake's like, oh God, the wildlife is gonna kill us all.
Oh
Except the sharks, they're fine.
Wait, what?
They're bros.
Yeah, last volume she was just like the wildlife's more dangerous.
Is that area netted off?
Whatever happened to that?
I don't know. Hopefully we get some example of it.
The stalls are just sitting in the water.
It's like, do they not understand what happens to wood when it's in water?
It degrades. Yeah. Well, not degrades, but like it gets.
It rots.
What's the word I'm looking for?
It warps.
Yeah, it rots.
Well, I mean that wood might be like that might not be wood. It might be like laminate material. That's waterproof. Woo.
Okay, really? You think that? I mean, I'll give them this. I love the locale. I wish I were there at that cafe. Okay? I wish I were there at that cafe having a nice conversation about how terrible this show was with you gents. But but I wish they weren't there. I wish they were like taking a walk. Show us them walking. Show us them walking and talking about this. Maybe they picked up a drink somewhere. Maybe they're walking past all these different people that are crowding around the docks that aren't standing still and completely motionless. Aside from a
So
few...
I'm looking at this GIF of
Oh
the
yeah, they are
mermaid
completely
tail.
motionless. I'm watching this right now. Yeah. Jesus God.
Yeah, so I'm looking at a GIF of this mermaid tail. It makes me question how did they fuck? Like, okay, this raises the question of top half fish or bottom half fish in like a real scenario. Like this is actually like a mermaid tail without legs. But like, could you imagine, because remember, in the canon of the show, 2 different faunus can produce any type of faunus when they fuck.
Wait.
What if 2 like land-based faunus had a mermaid baby?
Where are you seeing full-on mermaids?
Yeah.
So I didn't see any full-on mermaids. I just saw people with like fins.
No, like they weren't actually mer people. I thought they were at first.
No, they're mer people. They're mer people. They have fish fins.
Hang on. I know they have fish fins, but I didn't see a tail. So, hang on. I'm gonna go back and take a
Here,
look.
I put the link in Ashby.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, they have legs.
Oh God, it's so hard to tell.
Well,
is that a tail? Oh wait.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's moving. Okay, it's moving. Oh shit, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. What if 2 land-based faunuses had a mermaid baby? What would they do?
They better move somewhere with
buy an
water,
aquarium?
I
They
guess.
Oh, they have their little son like in an aquarium. How do they know how to take care of it? God, it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Oh.
That was the dumbest. Like, I mean, that has to be the dumbest thing from any World of Remnant, right? Like,
Speaking
Oh
of,
God, yeah.
do you
I
think
mean,
they're going to have World of
I remember I
Remnants?
made a huge thing about that and got publicly ridiculed for it because I made it stupid. But yeah, no, it's the whole genetics thing is completely dumb.
No, but speaking of, like, do you think they're going to have World of Remnants this volume?
Well, word on the grapevine is that there was leaked information that there wasn't, and the guy who leaked it was fired. So,
Wait, what happened?
from what I've heard, a compositor for the show leaked that there wasn't going to be any World of Remnants, and then he was let go.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Again, I haven't seen definitive proof. I've seen like bits and pieces of the proof. Like I saw the Twitter of the guy who got let go. And I saw the Reddit post, but the guy also said that he never said that. So I'm still trying to piece together what the proof is, but that's the running story.
Why would he be let go for information that simply saves people time?
I don't know.
It's not
I mean, you.
What? Like, if you were let it go,
they might understand that their audience is temporary and transient because their show doesn't have any quality to keep people coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's such a little thing to let people know, hey, this thing that has been completely useless for the last 2 or 3 volumes, we're not doing it this volume. Like, problem solved. Just come out with that.
Because I mean,
front.
they didn't even release most. Did they release any of their World of Remnants on YouTube?
Outside of the 4 Kingdoms, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, believe me, I've been raising to think about that too. Yeah, I don't know what the reason. I mean, I guess to get people to the site, but like, who's really gonna go out of their way for that?
Yeah, who's gonna go out of their way for like information that's just gonna be contradicted later?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
I mean, you could make the same argument about watching the show itself.
Yeah, but the show itself is at least available on other platforms. Like,
it's not as available as Skyrim is, which is now playable on toasters.
What?
Yeah. It's also playable on a microwave if you just throw your disc in there. No, I like Skyrim. It's a meme to hate it now because it's somehow became the arbiter of like the last generation of consoles.
Well, from what I hear, it's been remade as many times as Kingdom Hearts at this point.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, but like, I liked Skyrim.
I never got into any of the Elder Scrolls games, so I have no judgment on it.
Hey, Raymond, do you follow Clarence P. Jones?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, he said, this recent episode of RWBY is my first favorite episode of the series.
What? This one?
Don't know if he's being serious. I hope he's being sarcastic because he's probably going to watch this video.
Oh God.
Algernon, your rat-like intelligence is beyond my mere human taste.
Yeah, I
to
would say this...
To be fair, you need a very high rat-based intelligence to understand RWBY.
Yeah, I would say this episode was probably the weakest so far. Just because like nothing really happened aside from one good moment and then two bad ones.
Well, no. 2 bad ones and a moment that should have happened last volume.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's
I mean, you could pretty much call that Blake's parents were going to bite the dust, like, pretty much from the get-go. I mean, I've been calling Dead Cat Walking since at least halfway through Volume 4.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, it's, I mean, look, if you're not, like, okay, yeah, you're right. That's my feeling. That's how I feel about it. I don't actually have words to articulate it, but that's...
Yeah. They might actually kill off 2 MILF faunus this volume.
Yeah. Sienna wasn't a MILF. You don't know if she was a MILF.
True, yeah. But, I mean, two faunus waifu, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the term is for this one, but...
I don't know. This episode, it bored me. Like, it bored me and then, like, at the same time enraged me. Which, if you can bore me while being enraged, you've done something impressive.
Yeah. It's really a magical experience. Like, you're like watching Volume 4, you're like, is it gonna get better? And then you're watching Volume 5, and you're like, is it gonna get worse? It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It just can't decide which edge it wants to keep you on.
I'm trapped in a glass case of emotions.
Oh my God.
Also,
right.
I can't believe they didn't get any signatures.
Where did Brick get a grenade?
What?
I can't believe they didn't get any signatures. Like, did they get any signatures at all?
Signatures for
Well,
what?
you see, if the faunus aren't all easily condensable into one basic emotional state, how is the audience going to judge them all as a whole?
Yeah, like, I mean, Alia's speech wasn't that good. I don't know if that really should be enough to just completely alienate them from all of Menagerie.
I don't... If people hear what they were already thinking, they'll believe it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah.
So that's fair, but at the same time, there has to be a couple kindred spirits. I mean, we saw one who was an idealistic kid, apparently. I mean, that's the implication I got. But, like, there's got to be someone. There's got to be a couple of people.
Yeah, I mean, the entire island's just like, fuck the rest of the world. I mean, there might be... I mean, what if there are faunus in Mistral? I mean, they're dooming their comrades.
Yeah, there were faunus in Mistral. We know for a fact, because we saw Mistral. We saw the marketplace. There were faunus there. Faunus that seem to be living rather peacefully with the people in Mistral. Which raises the question of, where the fuck is this oppression coming from?
I guess Atlas only.
Yeah, because at this point, it doesn't really seem like anyone's being oppressed except... And in Atlas, we've only heard it by secondhand knowledge. So really...
Yeah, we've never seen it.
Why do they want to fuck over Mistral? Go fuck over fucking Atlas.
Yeah, fuck Atlas.
They should really go, like, into the Schnee mines. Like, I mean, they should have done more with Weiss's escape.
They should have done more with everything in Weiss's story.
They should have done anything, is what you mean to say.
Anything, yeah, exactly.
Actually, that would be cool if she escapes via...
the mines?
Yeah, the mines.
Like she should have gone through the mines and been like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, actually see some of the oppression, some of the whip cracking, some of the boys cracking them with cold ones. Wait.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
No, the boys getting cracked open by the cold ones.
Oh, God.
Get it? They're Schnees.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, so overall, this episode probably the worst so far of the volume.
So far in this volume, yeah. But next is episode 6, and that's supposed to be a big one. Well, I mean, by going by the logic of how the show has worked so far.
Oh, do you think they're gonna have a break at any point?
I think they. I don't know. I mean, they're not doing any World of Remnants, so.
Well, I doubt they're gonna put one out over Christmas.
Probably not.
True. I don't know. They seem kind of stupid.
I know the last 2 volumes they did a break. I can't remember what the reasoning for them were right now. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's them. At least maybe 1 week off. But if there are no World of Remnants, then they might just go full steam ahead.
Yeah,
Maybe they actually have production on somewhat of a tighter schedule now. Not all over the place like last time.
Hopefully, but I mean, like, does that mean it's going to be better? No.
No.
It's already not better.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where this gauges up with Volume 4, because Volume 4 overall I thought was just kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
It's mostly harmless, is what I view Volume 4 as. Which is the best that RWBY has ever been. Is that it's been mostly harmless. But you know, I think I said this in my response video to the questions and answers for my 1,000 subs. But like, I think I put it in the order of 4, 1, 3, 2 for like the how I order the best of RWBY. You know, 4 for being completely harmless, 1 for being as original as the show ever really got.
Yeah.
3 for actually having a climactic ending, and 2 because it was a hot pile of garbage.
Yeah, really.
I don't know where I put 5 yet.
I honestly like. My favorite part of 2 is that the only reason the plot happened is because a dog that had no reason to be there had to take a shit. That's like the best part of Volume 2.
And you know what? I called that. I fucking called that. The minute that's why it was introduced, I'm like, that is going to be a plot hook. That's going to be the plot hook. He is going to spur on the plot at some point in the future, and it's going to feel completely unearned. And what do you fucking know?
You called it, you monster.
The plot, yeah. God. Oh, that fucking dog. It's why it drives me crazy every time I think of that dog. That came out wrong. Wow. I never really liked the idea of the dog.
Slick and Sly.
No! No! Don't do that! God, no.
Hey, Max, I know you're watching. You gotta make art of this.
Oh, God, don't draw me with a dog.
Please don't. It's probably illegal.
Yeah, it's absolutely illegal.
Actually, wait, no. In Ohio,
it's illegal on Patreon now.
I mean, if it's a dog faunus, then, you know, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I think that's...
Furry trash.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah.
This is, I think, a good note to end on.
Yeah, now that I've completely ruined my reputation, we should probably end it off here.
Yep. All right, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you at the next reaction or whatever video comes next on my channel. Remember that the next reaction will be on Fatman's channel. What?
Yes, it will. Yeah. The next video on your channel is going to be the video that you're working on right now.
Yes,
right?
It's actually fully rendered now, so it's
awesome.
It'll be up very soon.
Very good. So people will understand this.
Yes. Hopefully. Alrighty. So, thanks for all for watching. Catch you all on the flip side.
Bye-bye.